Grand Rising, son of God, daughter of God. I have this wonderful message, guys, for someone. I know it's going to resonate with your spirit, right? Yes, guys, if this message does not resonate with your spirit, then definitely it's not for you, right? Yes, and remember, guys, that every message that you hear, take it back to God and ask God for confirmation. He will give you confirmation, guys, right? Yes. So, beloved, I just wanted to say to someone that is watching me right now, right? Yes, God is saying to you, walk with me, come walk with me, right? Yes, guys, what I mean by that? Well, I'm going to give you a testimony of mine, guys, that, when you're a person and you have been hurt, rejected, tossed and turned by life circumstances, by life difficulty, by life pain, by life struggle, by life abuse, by life trauma. You know what I mean? Yes, guys. And when you are that person, hold on, give me a minute and turn off the stove, guys. Yes, guys, by life circumstances and situation, when it hit you hard, when you're a person and you're unhealed, like you have brokenness left, right, and center, and you have not healed, it's like you just continue to do wrong in life, until when one wake-up call that God give you and you just take heed and you humble yourself and you start inviting God into your life to heal your brokenness, to heal your childhood trauma, to heal, the abuse, to heal the afflictions, to heal, the suffering that you have been through, right? Yes, the heartbreaks and stuff like that, right? Yes, when you're a person and you're like that, God call you unto himself and you take heed, you take the call, right? Yes, because in life, guys, God call everybody, but some people, they're not ready, and God is not going to force anybody. Some people, right? Yes, they because of how they're feeling, because of maybe they have childhood trauma, right? So it's like their heart is so hardened, right? And one thing I realized with God, that he does not force anybody, because it's been a while that God have been calling me, right? When I used to be all up in the Mossad Center, I remember I used to have vision. Yeah, God came like in a form of a dove and say, hey, and when I had that encounter from them time there, and I'm like, oh my God, and and I was never taking the call on at all. It's not now that God was calling me. It's been a while, right? Yes, but you have to want it for yourself. You have to want to be healed. You have to want to, come to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he called you. But you have to want to go. It's just like a baby, right? You see a baby, you're going down the road and you see a baby with the mother or the father, and you like calling the baby and say, hey, little baby, come here. And the baby doesn't want to come. The baby not going to come. Understand? Even if the mother say, go, yeah, sometimes the baby don't go. Right? Yes, guys, the baby have to want to go come to you when you call the baby. It's the same way with us as children of God, right? Yes, when God calls us and say, come walk with me. You understand me? Yes, guys, you have to want to do it, beloved. You have to want it for yourself, beloved. Nobody can force you, right? Yes. So I just wanted to say to somebody today that, God is calling you, but you have to want it for yourself, beloved. Nobody can force you, and God will never force you indeed, right? Yes. What I mean by that? Well, I'm going to read a Bible verse from 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. That's 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7, guys. Right? Yes, 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. And it says, for we live by faith and not by sight. What a powerful scripture. So what the scripture is saying, it is saying, for example, guys, right? Yes. True revelation, guys, right? Yes. As I said, when I was a person, I was dibble and dabbling in a sin left, right, and center. Right? I used to walk by sight and not faith. Yeah, I used to walk by what I can see, what I can feel, what I can touch. Right? Yes, I walk by sight when I was dibble and dabbling in a sin. And when God said, walk with me, right? Come with me, right? Yes, I don't walk by what I can see. I walk by faith. So I had to learn that, I have to understand that, hey, I can't walk by what I am seeing in the physical, beloved. Yeah, I have to walk by faith, right? Yes, and I know what it's like to walk by faith, beloved, because I'm a living, walking testimony of faith, beloved. Right? Yes, I want somebody to understand that, God is saying to you, for we live by faith and not by sight. I understand what it means, what a true definition, that we live by faith and not by sight, not what we can see with the physical eyes, beloved. Right? Yes, but, most people, right? Yes, they have to see in order to believe, beloved. Most people, they walk by sight, beloved. They walk by the physicality of their sight, of their physical sight. But God is saying to you, yeah, for we live by faith and not what we can see, beloved. Right? How many people can say that they live by faith? Not many, beloved. Right? Yes, I want somebody to read 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7. Meditate on that scripture and apply it in one's life. I'm also going to read another Bible verse, and it comes from Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6. That's Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6. Right? Yes. So Proverbs 3, verse 5 to 6. And it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. How powerful, guys. When I read this, I was like, whoa, like it's God talking to you in the scripture, right? Yes, because for me, as I said, guys, right, yes, early on, that when I was dibble and dabbling in sin, right, yes, I never know how to trust. I never know how to trust. A part of me was so broken and, I need healing and fix up and stuff like that. And I never know how to trust. And I learned how to trust God, may I tell you, and God assure me every step of the journey that I can trust him. You understand? So if you're that man or that woman today and you have, you don't know how to trust, you lost trust, right? Yes, God is saying to you that you can trust him. You can trust him in the struggle. You can trust him in the pain. You can trust him while you're still living and dibble and dabbling in sin, beloved. You can trust him, beloved, right? With heartbreaks. You can trust him to heal you from that heartbreaks. You can trust him to provide provision for you, guys. May I tell you, right? Yes, guys, may I tell you, I'm a living, walking testimony of faith, beloved. I'm a living, walking testimony that you can trust God even through your trials and tribulation, even through your persecution. You can trust God, right? Yes, with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding, right? I used to lean on my own understanding when I was dibble and dabbling in sin, guys, left, right, and center. I used to lean on my own understanding, right? And God reassured me that, hey, Tamaree, you don't need to lean on your own understanding, but trust me. Trust me through the pain. Trust me through the struggle. Trust me through the trials and the persecution, because you're not alone, beloved. So God is saying to a man of God and woman of God that is watching me right now, that is listening to me right now, that you can trust God through your pain, through your suffering, beloved, right? Through that health issue, right, that you have, right? Through that lack of financial, right, security. You can trust God, beloved, right? Yes, lean not on your own understanding, beloved, because you don't know your path, life of journey, but God do. So trust him, right? Yes, in all your ways acknowledge him. When you're a person, you acknowledge God for who God is, beloved, right? Yes, he will make your path straight. God will make your path straight. God will make somebody that is watching me right now, that is listening to me right now, make your path straight. Even though your path look crooked right now, by you trusting God and not leaning on your own insight or your own knowledge, God will make your path straight, beloved. Even though your path look lean, left, right, and center today, God will make your path straight when you trust him, beloved, when you have faith and hope in him, and when you rely on him, guys, right? Yes, and not relying on your own strength or your own might, right? Yes, I pray have a blessed day. Walk good. Thank you.